Alright, now that I got this GoPro Mini, I keep strategizing how to best work with this. How do I manage my cameras in the best way so I'm always prepared? I'm thinking maybe I'll keep the Mini on the Volta. Alright. And I was keeping a little light mod on the Volta, but I just put it on this light. I'm like, maybe I can double up the light. I'll have to test that at night. I was, for a few minutes, I was thinking about putting the Mini on the headband, because I can put it on the back, these back forks, and it juts forward a little bit, but it's still cumbersome. When I look around, when I look up, I'm hitting my car right there, right here. When I want to look over here, I'm hitting my car too much. This car is way too small for something that juts out like that. Because I could point it down quite a bit. It's actually touching my forehead right now. And originally, I put on the lens mod, so it's even more bulky and hitting things even easier than that. So I took the head off, this lens off, and put this original. But it still hits. It hits too much. Alright, I go back and forth a lot on the garlic press, but more, I go back and forth a lot with garlic in general. It's got a bad reputation for me with hurting my stomach, and I've given up on it a lot, and then I'm like, well, maybe I should give her another try. I'm so back and forth. I'm undecided. Alright, I suppose if I'm going to squeeze this, I'm going to want to squeeze it into something. Okay. I got two squeezers, a lemon squeezer and a garlic squeezer I just bought at Walmart. But I don't know how long I'll be keeping this garlic squeezer for again. It's another experiment. And I don't like consuming garlic in the whole form. I can't cut it into pieces to consume. I do recall tolerating crushed garlic, but still not enough to make it a daily habit. So after pondering the headband again, it's going back. Gonna go back in storage. I can't do much with that I can think of. And I think I want to keep the Mini on this Volta. And because it's plugged in, I can hit this button to turn it on. So I hit the button. How long does it take? About 2 seconds. There's a little delay there. Lets me know. Shows that it's recording. Hit it again. And it turns off. It starts from an on-off. It's all automatic whenever I plug it in. I like that convenience. So I keep it here. Something happens, it's an instant hit the button, ready to go. And I'm thinking I could use it for driving too. I'm interested in using it for driving as well, possibly as a supplement if I want to look behind the car in some way, see what's happening. I could stick my arm out the window. So the 9, 10, and 11 over here, they all have the lens mod. The lens mod is scratched on the 10 a little bit, which causes a cloudiness. Yeah, that's pretty visible. I don't know what I did. These scratch too easy. And they'll be dedicated for driving. And then I kind of want to dedicate the 11 for driving too, but that's just kind of looking around as I'm driving. I don't know how much I'll make use of that. And so that's four cameras that I'm kind of, figuring out. So I got also the 360s too. This sticks on the pole, and this is something too similar in nature to the 11, or if I want to get a shot sticking my arm out the car window, I could do that with the 360 or whatever other purpose. And then this is entirely dedicated, the Max is entirely dedicated to cops, and then the 7 I keep in my bag, and that's entirely dedicated to problems when I'm away from my car. Back at Cape Girardeau County Park for a second time, Missouri. So I gotta say, I liked the taste of the crushed garlic. It's just the crushed part of the garlic tastes a little bit better. So I'm gonna play with that idea. Maybe have a couple more cloves, crush a couple more to have with the avocado, because I like how the taste is, but I got to be aware of upset stomach problems, because that's the biggest side effect that usually stops me from consuming it. What the heck we got going on here? This guy pulled up next to me. 3:30 a.m. It's kind of rare, but I woke up to Eminem just bumping really loudly, and I'm in the Walmart parking lot. I was parked on one end, so I moved to the complete opposite ends. Somebody was just listening to their music extremely loud, and it took me a while to wake up, but my ears are hurting a little bit. I mean, I have some hearing damage, but my tolerance is still kind of, it's there enough where my ears can hurt after listening to loud music. So I moved over to the other side, and I can't hear it anymore, to get some relief from that music, because there's no telling how long the person will listen to their music really loud. And I think their windows are up. They have their windows and doors closed, but still the music is that loud. And people will do that. It's kind of rare, but it's happened again, causing me to have to move. Not even a semi-truck issue, just somebody in a car as small as mine listening to extremely loud music at 3:30 a.m. in the Walmart parking lot. Now he's going further into Walmart, maybe to turn around. So I got this semi-truck that was nice enough to park right in front of me as I was inside Walmart to give me some good shade. Alright, this is a moment where I want to go to this Jackson City Park, and I ask, is anybody there right now? Is anybody in this parking lot as I speak? And I never know until I go there. It's frustrating. Sometimes it could be empty, sometimes it could be jam-packed. I like what I see on the map, but I don't know what to expect at this moment when I decide to go. It's got a door there. I didn't even notice. At the park in Jackson, Missouri. Jackson, Missouri. I mean, it's funny and kind of cute to check out those towns, those mining towns, and see how they're abandoned and stuff. That's funny. That's like a big gold rush. They're all in getting their business, and then they leave. But looking at the Mississippi towns on the Mississippi River towns, that's a different story completely. I sometimes look at nice neighborhoods and I think about them having about how they could fall apart, about how they would look when they fall apart, after having been in a lot of cities along the Mississippi River. I'm actually thinking about how whole entire neighborhoods that could fall apart and just get run down and decrepit. So with mining towns, it's clear when they have an ending. When they run out of the gold, the town is done. The cities along the towns and cities along the Mississippi River, it's not so clear. So anyway, I've read a few on a few accounts on Instagram that they suggest that you roll your egg. I totally disagree with that. Rolling the egg just makes more shells that can get stuck on the egg or in your fingers. I just hit it with the knuckle. Okay, this is a good one. I was actually prepared to use my spoon to dig in there, but that's not the case. All right, you don't need to roll. I don't know who came up with that suggestion. I think it's dumb. All right, I had 2 eggs today. I ate the whole yolk for the last one, tossing the yolk for this. On here, spraying the parking lot. I often look toward the Walmart's US flag on top of their store, especially when there's trucks. Because if I'm going to park anywhere near a truck, I'm going to look which way the wind is blowing. So I look to the flags, and that's going to influence where I park. I seem to be seeing a lot more healthy looking women as I move further north from the very south of Louisiana through Mississippi and Tennessee. I'm in Missouri, and I'm like, wow, I'm seeing more healthy people in the Walmart. Perryville, Missouri. Perryville, Missouri. So I sit here watching this morning worms jumping over the curb to their death. They sentence themselves to death as soon as they hop over that curb. They pretty much sentence themselves to death by the thousands all along this huge long curb. Is it that time of year or something? There's just a ton of worms come up. I don't get it. I've never seen it before. It didn't even rain. Every time I see these extended overhangs over a picnic table, I think to myself, it's just a mistake. This is slightly bent. All of the ones that overhang are slightly bent. They seem like mistakes to me, but I mean, there's a lot of them out there across the country. Don't tell me the cops are called on me. Jeez. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Probably just on patrol. They would pull in into this parking lot area. Yep, okay, they continue on. Alright, I'm gonna check this museum out. I think I said 1 to 4 on that sign. Oh, 1 to 3. And it's closed on the outside. Oh, I thought it said Monday through Friday or something. Today's Wednesday. I gotta mark it on my calendar. Alright, museum open today. Very short time. That tells me that it's likely gonna be free. Maybe they might know how much the tractor museum in this town costs. Can that be heard? What's this speaker trying to entertain? We got a speaker on the back wall. Barely be heard. And it's for nothing. Here, you're kind of protected with this red comet. All right. How you doing? Is this your office, or looks like it's all on display?
Customers already?
Yeah, yeah.
One.
Hey, yeah. Let me call you back, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Bye.
You just wanted to tell me that it's free and just look around at my leisure.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we can. My wife's upstairs, so. I mean,
Okay. Oh, you're
you
right.
from Perryville?
No.
No.
Why?
Oh, I just wonder. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you might have something in here that your relatives or something.
Oh yeah. Are there any special collections here? Anybody collected like buttons or locks or
No.
feathers?
No, nothing like that.
No special.
No.
Oh, a lot of
No.
museums are like
We
that.
just list a lot of different stuff that people had through the years, you know, and.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Which cave can I get in?
Yeah, that I don't know either. A lot of them are private. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. But
Yeah.
There's yeah.
There's a lot of caves around, but like I say, they're mostly on private property, and you know they
That's
only
what I was-
allow splunkers to go in. You know.
And the
Your time.
Yeah, that's right.
is when cars are a lot more. There's just fewer regulations.
Exactly.
Huh. Oh, a lot of museums do. Well, okay. You must have like spearheads, Indian spearheads
A few of them in there, right here,
on display.
right here and right there.
Okay. Oh,
Where
those.
people found them.
Yep. All right. Yeah. That's
Yep.
That's a standard museum article. Is have at least some spearheads.
Yeah. Well, the Indians
It's-
were all over the place. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They were here first.
Yeah. There's no shortage of spearheads.
Right.
That's across the whole country.
Yep.
Pretty much. With that, an eye lamp. Suppose this is supposed to flash this.
Yeah.
The lights out.
The little bird's eye thing there would
Are-
throw a beam of light.
That's wow. That's a different look. And then this chicken tattooer is
Yeah.
interesting. I've never seen that.
See, years ago.
I don't know how you're gonna settle. How are you gonna grab it? How do you put it on a chicken?
Here, what they do.
You
what
know?
They do, yeah. What they.
Oh,
you know,
what is there a bottom?
Yeah.
Let's see the bottom. Oh my God.
See, whenever
Ooh,
you
that's-
you bred chickens years ago, you breed your own breed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
The
you
red
had to
legged.
you had to have a patent number. So then they would this is a number.
Yeah.
You put that in ink, and then you lift up the chicken's wing,
stick it on their
and
neck.
then just
on their wing.
hit that. Yeah.
On the outside of the wing, right?
Right. No, under his wing.
So it's a person that wants to identify a chicken would have to catch it to look under the wing.
Yeah.
Wow, you couldn't like make a like cows you could clearly see.
Yeah, you
have to walk. You have to grab. You have to wrestle the chicken to see it. That's crazy.
Yeah. Times were different back then.
I've never seen figurines like.
Oh, really?
That's weird.
Like them guys?
Yeah, like.
Huh.
So my GoPro 11 is broken. I gotta get this thing back to the Best Buy. I held it for 10 seconds, 25 seconds, whatever, for the hard reset. Don't do nothing. I think the Volta broke it. You could just hear the door rubbing against this. It's rubbing against because it's too much of an angle parking for it. I can never park on angles. Doesn't look like a whole lot, but it is. It's enough. This car's struggling to stay locked in gear in a parking position, but I think I should be fine. I think that it'll be, if it does keep moving, it'll stop by the bumper. You are in Perry County, Missouri, the place with more caves, over 630 than anywhere else in the state. This type of land is referred to as karst topography and includes soft limestone, sinkholes, cave springs, and underground streams. Watch for sinkholes along the trail ahead of you and be sure to stop at this area's namesake, the Mill Resurgence. So is it this way? Alright, I did not record the beginning of the Mill Resurgence trail. Too much. They put this plaque in a little ways. How far the resurgence is really unknown. I might turn back before I reach the end. They at least, well, maybe at the beginning signs, they at least could have put how far away it is. I'm sure they might have. Maybe I overlooked that. Alright, this is like a half mile in. Water drains through sinkholes and do all kinds of stuff. Oh, you got that tree that's across. I don't think it, well, it's broken up now. Alright, I passed a few creeks. I think this is a clear sinkhole. Be careful. Be careful of sinkholes on the trail. But I mean, it's an old sinkhole. Sinkholes just happen. They happen in the city of Perryville. Alright, it's a well-worn trail to get out here, but I get the impression that they try to keep this as natural as possible for the resurgence. Our water spouts back out of the sinkhole in some way. I don't think it shoots out like like a volcano or those ones in Yellowstone National Park. But they do have a river rock that is a sandstone, and it's rounded because of the water flow. So when you see rounded rock, you know there's water flow. But it's about a half and half mix of rounded rock and jagged rock. So I don't know quite to think of that. Yeah, alright. Sinkhole, and water's supposed to flow down into this. This is significant looking. You hear a little bit of water dripping. Alright. And mosquitoes kind of picking up in this area. Oh, somebody fell down. Somebody fell down, and there's a couple people that just slide down into the sinkhole. You know, I got a small theory that an enlarged heart is created from a compressed spine. Does it get enlarged all over? Or just in certain areas it struggles? Because if it's certain areas, then it's very more likely to be compressed spine issues. Alright, I think that people want to come out here after a heavy rain to see the resurgence, like Old Faithful. It's nearly 700 caves, wow, under the city. And we got warnings probably. What animal is not endangered that lives in a cave? I'm built for traveling. I have naturally large feet, and I also support my traveling habits with the right equipment: walking sticks, my bicycle, and my car. The only things I don't have the equipment for, or the capabilities of, is a boat for traveling on the water, or a plane for flying through the sky. All right, Chester, Illinois. Chester, Illinois. Ball Mill Resurgence area, Missouri. Ball Mill Resurgence area, Missouri. All right. Wow, there's, what the fuck? There's, what the? Jesus Christ. I thought there was a library. But apparently, Garmin thought that the library was right next to the courthouse, but now, upon looking at Google Maps, I see it's further down the road, and I'm gonna walk it because it doesn't look that much further. Doesn't look that much further. It's on the left side, just around the corner, sort of. Whatever, I'll walk it. Okay, yeah, there's the sign. Wow, oh my god. Okay, so there's there's also a Popeye statue at this library too. There's a Popeye statue at the law office, and then there's one at the library. So they have the same kind of statue, and that threw me off. I'm like, I didn't even need to look for the library, the name of the library. Just I saw the statue and I thought, that's the one. I recognize that statue. So from where I'm parked, and it's not too busy, walking doesn't look too bad. It's a pretty good parking lot anyway, so I don't know if it'd be much better at the library. Whatever. I'm carrying like 40 pounds of stuff. That's fine. All right. Yeah, next, it's open. It is a little bit different statue now that I see. Sponsored by various families that paid for it. No guns. Huh? I don't know. Is the Wi-Fi?
Yep.
Is there Wi-Fi?
Good. It's open.
Library open?
Yep.
Table over here if you need to spread stuff out.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna spread a lot out. You can see.
Do you have your own computer, or would you like to use one of ours? Or?
What? Yours?
Yeah, we have.
You got four
I'm sorry?
You got 4 computers?
Yep.
All right.